Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning energy, the language of God. Because most people do not realize that the language of God is not an audible language. It's not you hearing one speaking as you hear me speaking. It's a coded language. And it's coded in a form that is invisible, that we refer to as energy. Now, energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transmuted. It can change from one form to another. So as long as you understand that, you would realize that God is always speaking when you do and act your life in a way that reflects the positive, uplifting things in life. And also, when you reflect the negative and the downward things of life, the things that will keep you down. So there is a balance. So this energy must be used wisely. So to do the work of God is to be able to convert energy into the equivalent of whatever you desire in this world that will help to uplift and build humanity. But as I would have said before, you can use the energy positively or negatively. But that's how God really communicates. Because God represents the infinite. It represents the invisible. So taking something or anything from the invisible and making it visible, that is you doing the work of God. That is you creating. So every one of us have that creative power within us because we are energy, vibration, and frequency. As a matter of fact, you are actually a mass of energy and you vibrate on certain frequencies. So when you understand that you are electrical and a magnetic being and you are energy, then you have to start to live your life by trying to turn that energy or transmute that energy into whatever you desire, as I said earlier. And that is spiritual inner alchemy. So you have to become an alchemist. You have to become one who can create consciously. You have to become a deliberate creator. And then you will know that the language of God is energy. Okay, because your energy would be displayed for all to see. And so you're told that let your light so shine before the world that the world will see. Light is a symbol of energy. So transmute your energy into the equivalent of whatever is your reality, and that will speak the language of God to all of humanity. Okay, so when it says also, we know your faith by your works. That is what it is saying. What you produce on the outside, we know that it is a reflection of that which is within. And you would have transmute that energy into what we would refer to as your personality or your reality. So my brother, my sister, it's very important for you to understand that energy is the language of God. Therefore, you have to use that energy, which is that creative, innovative, imaginative power that you have, that you can definitely use to achieve your every desire if you know how to quiet your mind and go into the world of vision and possibilities. Go into the world whereby all things are possible. Go into the spiritual and energetic world, because you're a spiritual and energetic being. You are a spirit having a human experience. So energy, spirit is the same thing that we are speaking about, okay? and it can only be changed into different form. So you look around and through science and technology see that different things, okay, that is available for the upliftment and the advancement of all of humanity. Well, that is possible because men and women were able to tap in to that creative power of which I'm speaking about, which I call energy, and they transmute it into this three-dimensional physical world as a matter whereby we can contact it by the five senses. And I'm saying this power is available to each and every one on this planet. So God is within each and every one of us. But how would we be able to speak the language of God? It's through the works that we produce in our life. So my brother, my sister, I'm encouraging you to know exactly what you want and be definite about what you want and start to practice to quiet your mind through meditation and go into visualization and visualize your life how you want it to be. Act out your life as if you're acting out a movie, but in the movie you're the star, you're the director, you're the producer, you are the writer, you're the everything in that movie. Okay? And that is how you'll be able to speak the language of God. That is why they say those who know do not speak, and those who speak do not know. Because why? It's action. Okay? The things will speak for themselves, because the changes that will take place in your life, everyone will definitely see the changes that will have taken place in your life, because you'll definitely align yourself with the rest of nature. And as you can see, nature always brings forth bountifully, and nature is always being empowered by a certain energy, and that energy comes from the sun. That is why you're told that the Lord thy God is a sun, a S-U-N, and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. And I've always been teaching you that the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun there's no life and there's no light, and without the human imagination there isn't anything made that was made. So just as the sun power converts all the things in nature to bring them into the form that we can enjoy them, okay, and live upon this planet, so too you must bring forth the things from your life that would help to benefit others, because we are all connected and we are all one, and we are here to serve each other. So continue to seek to live your life like a God, because only until when your life start to produce and bring forth the things that reflects all of nature, that you will know that you are speaking the language of God. It's a language of symbology, but it reflects itself outwardly as energy being transmuted into matter. So it's mind over matter. So take control of your mind, and you'll be able to take control of your life. Because whether you believe it or not, the mouth of God is the mind of man, and the mind of man is the mouth of God. And the mind of man is what you have to use to transmute this energy and have energy transmutation, whereby we can create our reality consciously and become conscious and deliberate creators. We are one with this universal energy, and this is the universal energy that is being used on this planet among all of humanity. It doesn't matter what is your ethnicity, it doesn't matter what is the color or complexion of your skin. It is this one and only power or energy that we all use to create our reality consciously. That's why, my brother, my sister, if you have a religious and superstitious mentality, I'm asking of you to get rid of that religious and superstitious mentality and learn to understand that your real identity is your divinity. Therefore, do not look outwardly, but look inwardly, because everything takes place first on the inside, in the invisible world, before it has been transmuted into this visible world. That whenever you prove that for yourself in your own life, then you will know that energy is definitely the language of God. The invisible being transmuted to the visible. And that is how God speaks to man. That's how you know that there is definitely a creator, because you possess that creative power, and you use that creative power consciously to create your reality. And now you're teaching others to do the same. So with that being said, my brother and sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. And I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, and you'd like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you'd like to get my latest work, my latest book, it's called The Secret Vagina, Mystery of the Virgin Birth. And if you really understand what I'm saying in that book, you will understand what I would have just said in this video more perfectly, because you will understand the transmutation of energy, and then you will understand the Immaculate Conception. You will understand that you are bringing forth without the instrumentality of a man or without human sexuality, but you being impregnated through having your desires and bringing forth your brainchild, bringing forth your creativity, and bringing forth the expression of your inner ability. And it's can only be done by the transmutation of energy. So I definitely encourage you to get a book, and also to get Spiritual Recipe for Better Living, plus my other books that are available to you. Not forgetting the 66 books of magic, the Overcomer's Bible, which is the No Jesus Bible, where Jesus has been omitted and there's a blank space for you to write your name, which is I am, and affirm that it's all about you. Also, if you'd like to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. And I have a course there that's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to create your reality consciousness. And along with that is a bonus course on self-concept, plus much more. So I will definitely encourage you to check out all of the links that are down below, and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all.